Dígrit tá fáilte rótaisteach chuig phone.com is mis Seán ó Gábhín agus seo híon teiste chun den scéalpróise gur na hardteiste díos le Siobhánaí Húlaháin. Tá somí ag an túsmar there ha. So we'll begin at the start with the title Díos Cad is Brí leis. Well, Díos means a couple or two people together, two people married together. Sean, huh? What? Cur síos an pápéir agus bí a caintlam. Put down the paper and bí a caintlam. Talk to me. Nish, now. Muna bhéad a fear sí cuistin agus pápéir a léamh tar éis lá oibre. Look, muna bhéad a fear if a man can't. If a man can't sit by the fire and read the paper after his day of work. Víosa ag obair leis feadh an lé sa tig. I was also. Víosa ag obair leis, it's like comma, feadh an lé for the whole day in the house sa tig. Huh? What? Oh, tágama. Oh, fair enough. Trum blúra den pápéir agus ná habair jóra go léir tar éis tamad. So trum blúra. It's like tour dum. Give me a piece of the paper. Agus jóra this kind of standard Irish version would be yoig to a. You will get it all after a while. Ní raibh chune sin a rá. I wasn't, right? Ní raibh, ní raibh me. Chune sin a rá. I wasn't going to say that. Shogad, here you are. Lánu cuistina tróna, a couple by the fire in the evening. So lánu, so like díos. A couple by the fire in the evening. Lanav in a cholas a fram, a child asleep in the pram. Steig fiola ag dí ro sa chisten. Steig fiola is a meat steak. Ag dí ro, defrosting, sa chisten. Cor ag dí luchal, a car. Luch is value, so ag dí luchal is devaluing. A car devaluing in the garage. Méidir electroch, the electric meter. Ag cúntas chuige a chuidéanad, counting away or calculating. So ag cúntas is like calculating, counting. A chuidéanad, it's units. Hey, Tom and so. Sean, Tom and so. Here, Sean, I'm here. Tom and so. Tom and so would be the more standard Irish version. So, Tom and so. Huh? What? Tom sa fápéir. I'm here in the paper. Tusa. Cénát. You. Where? Niachas a tú. I didn't see you at all. Right? So, niachas. Niacha me. Niachas a tú. I didn't see you at all. Agus tá tusa an leis. And you're in it too. Catá ort. What's wrong with you? Léasa an lehanach san rim hurtit. So, catá ort. What's wrong with you? Léasa, leg me. So another way of reading is leg me an lehanach sin riv hurtit. So I read that riv or rim is riv before I gave it to you. Tá sa gum. Right? So tá sa gum is tá is gum, shortened version of it. So tá sa gum. I know. Denan tu igoni. You always do that. Denan and denan are the same thing. So denan tu. So you always do that. Denan tu igoni. Ach, chuige méid sin in anisted. But this went without you seeing it. In other words, niacha tu é sin. You didn't see this. Niacha tu é sin. You didn't see this. Támid a rain an so. Now rain is like an vertigoin. So támid a rain, tá an vertigoin. Right? Tá an vertigoin an so. The two of us are in here. Mar jaall ornja atá sé. It's about us. Right? Mar jaall ornja. It's about us. Tá siad a caint faoin murtagoin. Cad a bheith mar jaall ornja an. What would be about us there? Ní dúirt a fact le héine. I didn't say anything fact. I didn't say anything to anybody. Le héine. Le hén duine. Ach, dúirte cuid wa, but I said cuid wa quite a lot. Cé leis, to who? Cad é? What about? Tash bondum, show me. Cadar gwyl to a kaint. What are you talking about? Fake on sun, fake on shin. Look there now. Tora survey a dennoch. So she's obviously pointing out to him in the paper what she's looking at. Tora survey. So Tora's obviously result or report. A survey is a survey. A dennoch that was done. A rinnoch is what we normally say. So Tora survey a dennoch. The result of a survey that was done. Dert around it says Gwyl an carw cuid de vana posta na tira mi honna mi hosta. It says that Gwyl carw cuid that there is a quarter of the vana posta of married women are mi honna mi hosta, are discontent, unhappy or dissatisfied, if you like. Tomsha on sun in a mask. I'm there in a mask among them, right? So I'm in there among them. Tusa mi honna mi hosta. You discontent, unhappy or dissatisfied. Shinian ke chwid a chulada. That's the first I've heard of it. So shinian ke rod a chulame fwy shin is maybe another way of saying it. Tashan san oskor doga chul. It's there now before Tashan san anish gamalashkel oskor doga chul. It's there now before your two eyes. Misha dinna desna mana, right? Misha count desna mana, no dinna desna mana. I am one of the women. Avisa tarvishin that was in that survey. It's Cuivan lum an vaden gama, right? So just the spelling is different, but it's maden, the morning. So I remembered the morning well. Imianar abahe. It was back in January. Drochheimshire, bad weather. Dirchucht, dochfucht, or dirchucht, dochfucht. Billy, sales or shul, agus gan ein arige chuhu on sortshin. So dirchucht is kind of darkness and gloominess. Dochmucht, again kind of gloom or despondency, if you like. Billy, bills, sales or shul, sales taking place. Agus gan ein arige chuhu, and without having any money, if you like, on sortsun. That kind of thing. So gan ein arige chuhu, gan ein arige le chahaf, sna sales of your shul. Honor, Fiara, Marta, Abran, Baltana, Mehev. So January, February, March, April, May, June. Charke meek sheke ein lanish. But charke meek sheke. She should have it, right? She should have it. In this case, we're talking about Onlanav. Okay, this woman is expecting a child, the woman she was talking to. So you'll figure this out more in a minute. Cain Van, what woman? The husband says. An van ahonich whom an vadenshin, the woman who came to me that morning. Chag chuige in anam day. For what? What in the name of God? Con an survey a yenif. She came to do the survey. Agus ishlik de glor, and lower your voice. So she's getting a bit angry with him now. Ishlik de glor, lower. Ishlik is to lower. Lower your voice. No, do shore on lanav. Do shore is like do shoig on lanav. So do shore, do shoig to an lanav. You'll wake up the child if you don't lower your voice. Munor feder lalonu si shias lechela tranona agus lard gajas kyun shivilta lechela. Munor feder lalonu is like munawil lanun a noun. If a couple can't sit down in the evening, agus lard gajas kyun shivilta lechela, and talk to one another, gajas kyun shivilta, nice, quiet and civilly. Okay, so it'll be a terrible thing if we can't sit down quietly and talk to each other as a couple. Ni rev ach pauper alev. All I wanted to do. Ni rev ach. All I wanted to do. And tain rod vig tastel no. All I wanted to do was read the paper. Shin a. Well, that's just it. Shin a. That's just it. Is tábhachtaí an páipéir nó mise. Make sure you underline that and put a star around it on your book, because this is a critical or pivotal moment in the story. Is tábhachtaí an páipéir ná mise. The paper is more important than I am. Is tábhachtaí an rud atá le léamh sa páipéir ná aon rud atá le rá gumsa. What's most important is what is to be read in the paper than anything that I have to say. So what I have to say means nothing. What's in the paper is everything. Well, mar sin, well, if that's it, or if that's the case, Sholat agus léige. Here you go and read it. An rud atá le léamh an rud atá le rá gum, what I have to say, tá sé sa páipéir, sa survey. What I have to say, it's in the paper, in the survey. Ag an saol go léir le léamh. It's there for the whole world, right? An saol go léir is like an down go léir, le gach duine. It's there for everyone to read about. Sin mise fasta, that's me now, right? Sin mise fasta, that's me now. Statistic, a statistic. Sin é, a chuirg mé síos a leis in éon orm eile bheith le líne gum. So, that's what I'm going to put down in any form or any other form that I have le líne gum that I have to fill in. Occupation, your occupation, a statistic. Níos deise ná housewife, nicer or better than a housewife. Cad é therefore, what would you think? Huh? What would you say? So, the husband here is struggling a little bit to communicate with his wife. He doesn't really understand what she's going on about. She's taking part in a survey, and the results of the survey are in the newspaper, but unfortunately for him, he's just a little bit slow in the take-up and hasn't figured out exactly what she's going on about. So he's getting a bit of a grilling here. Is cumalat cécho cho fada is dhéanam obair housewife. It's all the same to you. Cé cho fada is dhéanam obair housewife. Cho fada is dhéanam obair housewife is so long as I do, or so long as I am doing the obair tea, if you like, the housework. You couldn't care so long as I'm doing the housework. Sin é a dúirte léhi leis. That's what I told her about it, or for it. So sin an rud a dúirt mé don bhean, faoi. Cad dúiris lé? What did you say to her? Cad a dúirt tú léhi? Ná tugtar féinara é ní a dhéanann tú mar bhean tí. Ach, nuair ná déanann tú é. Ach, nuair ná déanann tú. It's very important. So, there's no notice taken. Ní tugtar éon ord. There's no notice taken. É ní a dhéanann tú mar bhean tí. Anything that you do as a housewife. Ach, nuair ná déanann tú é. But, or other than, nuair ná déanann tú é, when you don't do it. Cé a thugann féinara ghuill an túrlár glán? Who notices that the floor is clean? Ach, má bhíonn sé salach. But if it's dirty, sin rud eile, that's something else entirely. Cad eile a dúiris lé? What else did you say to her? Chuile rud. Everything. So we'll stop there and we'll move on to the next section in the next recording.